Hello and welcome to the first episode of my Let's Play of Ys on the PC. Now this is a Steam release of it as part of Ys Chronicles. I've had a bit of a play around with it, but basically I decided to pick it up ages ago because it was on sale essentially, and it turns out that I've ended up playing recently and enjoying Trails in the Sky, which is by the same developer, and there are a bunch of these games, so I thought, what the heck, we'll give it a go. So, this is apparently the first one to play in the series chronology, which I do tend to like to stick to because I'm a story guy rather than necessarily a gameplay guy. Gameplay is always good, but story, well, I think story trumps it for me, but anyway, let's see how we get on with this. So, I've got a couple of bits and pieces I've played out with here, but I'm just going to go straight into a new game. I'm going to try, I don't really know the difference, I think it's just the art styles between the two of these. I'm going to go with Chronicles just because I assume it'll be slightly shinier. Please someone let me know if not. And I'll just put it on to normal, I think. I possibly should do easy because I've not played this sort of action RPG much before, but I'm going to do normal just because I don't want it then to become trivial. So, let's have a look. So yeah, Falcon presents a... Right. Disturbed and chaotic era. Eh? And it's a harmonica again, of course. I actually know this game came first, but they seem to like their harmonicas. And... so... I guess this is the world that living in. I should probably just let this play, because I don't know enough to comment on it at all yet. So yeah. I'm guessing that tower is going to be somewhat related to this whole scenario. And right, so ancient Ys vanished. I did pick up on the pronunciation of that when I was just playing around and making sure that Origins would run. I'm pretty sure I would have been calling it YS because I don't know any better, basically. But yeah. So, what the heck are they? That's a... I suppose it's a bit of an art form of these things. I was thinking this a couple of times recently, particularly you kind of think it when you watch them back after you've finished the game, you're saying, well, it's just basically summarising the whole game in about a minute or two. But if you don't know the game, it doesn't really make sense, I suppose. It's just kind of like serves as an overture for the game or something like that. Like you get all the themes, but you don't really get the full in-depth knowledge of it. And I think this is Boyo here, who's our main protagonist. Setting sail across the seas. What could possibly go wrong? Oh right, yes, massive storms. And chicks with harmonicas. Oh well, such is life. Right, is that some sort of floating fortress or castle in the clouds? We shall see, we shall see. He might not. He seems to have had a bit of a rough time of it, but at least he's on shore now. In whatever state he's in. I'm sure he'll be fine, the music's triumphant. And, so is that at the top of there? I think so you see that little bit sticking out the side. Ancient Ys vanished. Omen. So, let's see what's happening. Ah, yes, good, yes. Yeah, that'll do that. Shipwreck will do that. So yeah, kind of. Yeah, there's some pain, but nothing debilitating. That's good. Alright, so Barbado Port. I don't know where that is. You say that like I'm supposed to know what it means. Oh well. Hey, someone come to see us. Look, assuming you mean me, then yes. Right, so there's a meeting being going on. Right, okay, it's good to know. Bureaucracy, eh? Hey. Yeah, he's just up. Yeah, well, me too, unsurprisingly. Dr. Bludo, yes. And Slaff. He found you collapsed on the beach and brought you here. So. A rebel. Don't know what that is exactly. I shivered some sort of sea land beach-based creature there. So yeah, Adol told Slaff his name, expressed his gratitude. Oh, thank you. Well, not from around here. Check out that crazy passport. No. From Promoloch to Esteria by boat. So I'm guessing we're in Esteria now. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm guessing everyone else who did ended up in a similar state and then got attacked by beach creatures. But never mind. Right, yeah, you probably shouldn't get too excited. Yeah, she'll chew you a new one. Oh dear. Yeah, he needs his rest. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's probably not, well, I don't know, it's not like there's much else going on, but sure. Know this, I'm not done with you yet. Okay, good. Under the clinic's care, Adol recovered quickly, and several days later... I'm up and about and ready to fight, it looks like. Got my armour on, I'm pretty sure I didn't have armour on the way over. Anyway, right, let's work this out then. Right, yep, tip-top shape, I'm ready to go, I've got all my gear. Maybe. Well, I suppose a walk around town could do you some good. Just don't overexert yourself. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Yeah, you'd think so. Yeah, I know nothing yet. Never mind, I'm sure we'll find out. So the portside warehouse has become a home base for the town's militia. Slaff should be there and can answer any questions I might have. Cool, right, so... Careful not to do too much too soon. Right, so... Don't push my luck outside of town. Got it. Okay. Now, I'm guessing there's... Oops. So you've run into people that makes you talk to them as well. I didn't really want to speak to her though. I was just wanting to see what it was about. Although if it's anything like the other game I played, there's generally not much just left laid around. Ooh, shink! And the sunlight burned his eyes. Right, well... Is town up here? Yep, so it's the top of town, it looks like. And... Can I get out? There's someone here. Yeah, I thought I saw somebody there. Old Man George. Yeah. So... he's a good lad. He's a good lad, is Bludo. Back to shape and all that. So, let's have a wander down here. What's this? It's just someone's house. Let's go and say hello. Be friendly. Torrance. Right. Perhaps? I don't know where Manir is. Oops, yeah. Do the whole walking into them thing. I did, yeah. Right, so young love. Monsters destroying young love. The town where I was born and raised. To even consider leaving this place, Perhaps, yeah. I mean, it does sound more prudent if this place is as dangerous as you're making it sound. One thing I'm just going to try and do is there some way of speeding up the message text. That's not what I was talking about. No. No, there's not. No, it's just must be the speed it goes. Just felt like it was going a little bit slow there, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Nothing in there. Ah, well. Anyway, so trying to be somewhat pragmatic here. So let's try this place next. It seems to be next door. So is this the girl next door? Daddy always talks about leaving Esteria, but why would I leave when I have so many good friends here? Oh yes, good friends. Mason, the trader. It seems like he's lost his calling. Although Mason the Mason would be too much. Anyway, yeah, so he thought he could come make some money off it, but yeah, he's had enough. May its stormy progeny all suffer uncomfortable bloating. That's got to be a weird translation of something else. Or something idiomatic. That's like 90s era translation there. At one time, Barbado was swimming in traders like my husband, but they all tried to go home and got swallowed up by the storms. Oh dear. I'm just grateful to have my family here with me. Well, yeah, I was going to say, it's probably better to... The weird thing is it sounds like one after the other saw them go... Well, actually they all went together. But I suppose that makes more sense. I was going to say, they kept on saying, oh, well, Jeff's just died, but I'll give it a go, because I'm better than Jeff. Oh, no, now Steve's dead. Oh, crap, no, not Steve. He was pretty decent. Anyway. Yeah, one that Slaff rescued. Fine red hair like yours is certainly a rarity. Okay, that's all you've got to say. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of hitting on me, but never mind. Right, is this Slaff? Yeah. It is, and I am. So, well, yeah, I mean, I did wash up ashore, but time is a great healer. So, yeah, nothing good. Nothing good. If it's not too far off, it's probably a little bit true, but yeah. We're not cursed, we're just actively getting attacked by monsters all the time with a giant storm surrounding us. Never mind. Anyway, we can't count on any support. No. Don't know a whole lot, but I'll gladly answer any questions. Right, well, let's try and find out a little bit, seeing as for some reason the people who were looking after us wouldn't tell us, or didn't tell us. So let's look about Barbado first. Only port town, right. So this island nation only has one place you can land. I'll guess it's island, actually. But they said the mainland was. Right. And, well, yeah, that will do it. That will stop people getting in. So, for just a fishing village for the time being, people can't get out. They just get enough to keep themselves alive. Yeah, but surely money's no good if there's nothing to spend it on. But, never mind. Right, let's find out Esteria as a whole. Yeah, it is, so... Surely there's at least scope for another port. I suppose maybe not the right side of the island or whatever, but... Yeah, the walled city of Manea and Zepic village of the mountains. Right, so it's not very big. Not long ago there was a town called Rastin, but it got wiped out by monsters after the mine closed. The place where I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Mother of pearl pieces wash ashore there. Great place for a stroll, save for the monsters everywhere. Ah, and Darm Tower, Esteria's claim to fame. I think I saw that earlier. It does, yeah. Which I believe is the mainland, so yeah, cool. There are other touristy spots, but they've either been infested with monsters ever since this, or they've been infested with, yeah, bad places. Damn thing made life difficult for us. Okay. Right, what is this storm wall then? About 6 months ago. And... Right, so buffeted by the storm, the ships were obliterated and washed back ashore. Maybe the Silvers fated to not leave? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too, like, well, esoterically, I guess. Yeah, well, of course, yeah. So you set up the militia. And, yep, monsters came with. Very nice. Monsters first appeared on the road up to the mountain, but they began attacking the villagers soon after. Barbado in particular was hit pretty badly. Menea seem just as vulnerable, but they've got that wall around them, so they're much more secure. Which, so yeah, I think someone mentioned that just briefly earlier, but that makes sense. Zepic was spared too somehow. Supposedly the monsters with some kind of he supposedly kept the monsters out with some kind of mystical bell. Yeah, just fight it the old-fashioned way with sticks and knives. Right, well, nothing else then, I guess. Okay. So... is that it? No, yep, it's the same thing. So I had the feeling that he would be the guy to kind of set me off doing something, or... I mean, I'm guessing. There's other people who mentioned this town in there. So you got a... is that... okay. So you're just on watch. No, so there's nothing up there. Right, did I speak to this? I didn't speak to this guy before. Okay. And... well... very... well, I was going to say, it still seems a bit of a problem, really. I mean, okay, you're eating well, but at what cost? So everyone dies on the trade routes, but in fairness, the, like, you know, takings are good from the sea, and I can't get in here. So I would hazard a guess at some point I will be able to get in here, but until that time, let's keep going up and around here. Granny Daria. Was it Darla? I can't tell. I think it's Daria. It gets a little bit lighter. Yeah, it's Daria. They keep asking me to go live with them, but they must be joking. Yeah. Oh well, okay. Right, so she's just another person stuck in here. We're not stuck in here who doesn't want to leave. Ships are all grounded. There's no work to be had at the harbour anymore. I've been hoping to branch out into the silver trade. Well, okay. Watch out for the blue-headed demons out in the field. Okay, I probably will, because they don't sound very good. You're only human after all. If you're not sure about your chances for survival, then run away. Run like the wind. Seems prudent. Right, so what we got here? Is this... pub. Pub. No, before the Stormwall appeared, this bar was always packed. I can handle being poor. I really hate being bored all the time. Such is life, Karen. Oops, didn't mean to keep talking about. Can't just sit around. Maybe I should ask Slav to let me join the militia. Such stunning red. Another one who loves my hair. Yeah. As you can see, we're on a bit of a break right now. Should I can buy something? Yeah. Go on, let's get something. Well, yes. Okay. Yes, I want a drink. No, I probably shouldn't. Right, so that's him up there. Spoke to them. There's a dog. No, who's this girl here? Fran. There were 6 months there. Things were great 6 months ago, but blah blah blah. With silver and nice things. What the? Oh, they're like hamsters. Can I get in there? What are they? Pickards. They've been raised as livestock here for generations. Oh, very good. Yes, good bit of animal husbandry. Yeah. Arcia. 6 months ago, monsters started showing up on the North Road. I'm guessing no one's actually said anything, but I've spoken to him already. Yeah, no, you wanted to do silver trade and stuff. Right, well, I've been around here, so I'm guessing that I need to head up to Menea. So I'm going to save. I'm going to get rid of these old saves as well. I'll just have just like that one's from me testing it last Christmas when I bought it and then decided to not get round to playing it, like most games I buy on Steam sales. And let's head out, I guess. And right, Adol attacks enemies by running into them. his sword is swung automatically without pressing any keys or buttons. It's to do with the angle at which you hit, so the success of his attack is determined by its trajectory and or the angle of impact. A head-on strike will likely cause Adol to take damage, but if the enemy is struck off centre or from an odd angle, attacks will prove successful. Enemies can also be struck from behind or from the side with little risk of resistance, although this technique can backfire if Adol is pitted against an enemy with a large amount of health, since it will quickly turn to face its attacker. Makes sense. And that's it. Right, okay, so we're going. Now, I did have a quick play with this as part of my message, which is part of the reason I'm just going to save again after getting that message. That I am, if I hold down, well, I can't. The way I've got it mapped, I'm using the Xbox controller, so if I hold down B, it makes me walk, just to help me get a bit more control over the direction I'm at. Hopefully, nearly. Let's try again. Oh, why won't you die? It's not going as fast. Ow. If you stand still, your health recovers here. And I should be able, there we go. I'm clearly not that great at this yet. I think I was hoping to start doing the walking thing to get more precision, but there is a trade-off between that and damage, I guess. If you're running at them, then you just slaughter them a bit. But yeah, the thing that seems to be the gist of this is that, you just kind of do this and kill them to death. Oh, thought he was be dead by now. Ow. Oh, great. Nope, game over. See? Oh, crap. Right. What I think I'm going to do then, because it did say earlier on, which I'm going to try and take this one out again. Ow. Nearly dead. Come on. Ow. Ow. No. Come on, right. Heal a bit. Heal a bit. And charge. Right. Now, yeah, so that's how you do it, except, oh, see, they just keep spawning and spawning and spawning. What I am going to do is head to the next town, I think. Because it did say quite explicitly there, if you're in trouble, just run away, because you can clearly run circles around them. So, I'm going to try and get up to the next town. Hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff there, because the armory was closed here. So, let's just... I believe it's up here. I did have a quick recce of this, like I was saying before. Oh, a sneaky. So, west, Menea Gate, 750 Melia. Or south, 5 Crimelia. I'm guessing that's meters and kilometers. And can't get on that way because that's not west, Gary. That's just... yeah. Why did... yeah, I'm not even going to try and explain that. Just I can't tell left from right, or east from west. So yeah, I can see the town there. I just need to loop around the back of here, I believe. And head in here. And we've discovered Menea. So... this place seems a lot more sensible. Okay, the gate's wide open, but... psh. So who's this? Prim. No, I just run into things. The fortune teller lady has been looking for a travelling swordsman. Okay. Please go see her. Okay, I might actually. That's the closest thing to instructions I've had so far. I saw Pim pick up a ring off the ground the other day. Right after that, he went straight to his store and put it on the shelf. What kind of lowlife would just sell something he finds like that? Farmer? No, wait, no, not quite. I suppose farmer makes something, but outgrows it. Anyway, see who this is. So, Tabitha. My father is the mayor of Zepic village to the north. Lately, he's been a little preoccupied with something, though. Okay. And he was all like, the villagers mustn't hear of this. Please. Yeah. Used the term he was all like. Don't know why, that tickled me a little bit there. Okay, I'll take that. Well, I was gonna say the ones outside there which were little stick men were killing me, so for now at least I'm gonna hang about. So oh no, that's the guy who didn't like the guy who picked someone off the ground. Who's this? Johan. Before monsters showed up, I used to play under a huge tree in the plains. Yeah. Probably for the best, to be fair. So, is this an item shop? It looks like an item shop. Ah, Pim, you little... Let's speak to him, actually. Why has everyone got red hair? I suppose, yeah. Right. Yes, of course. So, you've got a sapphire ring which you dropped. Or picked up from the ground, should I say. Yeah. Let's not do that, though. Let's get a mirror. Freeze monsters in time, but it's delicate. No. I'm sure these are useful, I just don't know what to do yet. So I'm going to leave them. And... oh, doggy in the back. Hello, doggy. No, never mind. Actually, can I get through there? Is there something... no, that's just his living quarters next door. Interesting they put it there, even though you can't get to it. It doesn't make sense that he has somewhere to live that isn't just in the shop. But, who's this? Martha. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you should get them like some like TV or something, I guess. You know, kids love that sort of thing. Well, I don't know which one it was, but there's a couple of them were toying with the idea of moving up here. It's not that hard. I mean, I've been pretty much injured for the last 2 months, and I've made it in one go. I have not, but I see. Right, so Donis is on the to-do list of people to find, and Sarah's been acting, or Sarah's been acting odd. Okay. Well, that's not ominous. But it's all rumours are 100% true in RPGs, of course, so... Sharma. The path around the town walls is pretty narrow, but... yeah. Yeah, it's probably for the best, given especially now there's monsters everywhere. Okay, but that's her crack. Let's have a look down here. This looks interesting. There's a cat just laid around, and who's this? My grandpa often tells me Esterian fairy tales. A silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters, eh? That sounds like it could be useful and not a fairy tale. Ooh, fortune teller. Okay, we're supposed to see her. Hello. Ooh, right. So she is Sarah, and she has a full screen jobby. You are indeed correct. I believe so, yeah. Well, yes, okay. Right. Okay. Get my equipment in order. Right. That would imply I have no equipment. Which is correct. She's basically saying, you're not ready for this yet, go and find some stuff to buy. Okay, let's find the shops then. Actually, you know what? I'll finish off this by just having my walk around Minea. So, Old Man Battelle. Dr. Klaus. Cool. True hero. Yeah. Really sculpted, scrumptious looking man. Oh my. Real debonair too, with his black cape. When he looked at me, I swear I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were all okay. Oosh, sounds bad. He's not in here, is he? No. Okay, I'm gonna guess he's nothing good. Anybody whose eyes strike fear into the hearts of maidens or whatnot. Some sort of fairy tale-y stuff. And yeah, makes sense. Well, eventually, yeah. Also the mayor's house. Yeah, that's why he was saying that. Yep, speaking of thieves, you got anything laid around? What's this? No, I'll not do that. I'll try and talk to Pamela. Yeah? A miracle, eh? Or magic? No. Well, maybe. Haystack. It's a great name. Okay, cool. I was going to say, actually, given that they built that giant tower, that surely it's not that much of a stretch to say. They also built a couple of walls around the town. So, Rossetti. Let's have a word with him first. Yes, we kind of found that out. Right, so... Okay, with that in mind. Right. How much are these? 500. Right. I've only got 1,000. How much is a long sword? Okay, I'm gonna guess the last one's too much. Okay, so we can't even get that one. So a short sword it is. Your standard daily sword. So that should at least let us start doing some damage. Okay, and I believe I saw there when I was coming in that the armor shop's next door. So it's Dios. So a word with him as well. Sure. Although if I'm trying to kill things, I do want a good... Well, I've already spent the money. I'm not even going to justify it now. And let's get some armor. So, how much for reflex? No. Do you mean it's like that, but chainmail? I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to get plate mail, am I? Yeah, no. Right, chainmail it is. Cool. And yeah, let's just leave there. Right. Who's this young lady? Aurora. Nice name. Ever since the silver mine, the mountains have closed. Cost of everything has risen. Oh, it's typical. So it would have been like 10 pence for that before. Well, meh. He's still got somewhat of a captive audience here for weapons and whatnot, but got to go and slay the monsters and stuff. Right, they want to go back to their old home and they look so sad about it. Oh dear. Ah, right, yes, they're from up the road. Old Man Harrison. And, yeah. Oh dear. Right. Okay, well... How much... If we haven't got many more houses to go to... I think there's a couple more. Let's just keep working our way around. Who was that came out there, by the way? I just lost him. Come back here! Oh, Dr. Klaus. Okay. Oh, so who's this? Ah, Rhea. Oh, Rhea. Poet and troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen. I don't know what to do. Oh my... Okay, you're not going to give us anything... Ah, yes. Of course, from the intro. Right, well, we'll look at that at some point, I guess, then. See, what's up here? Is there anything to look at? Is some bloke mentioned before about you can see stuff from the ramparts. There we go, so you can see the tower. Can't do a lot else. Can I get back down the other side? Nope, that was just a waste of time. Okay, still a nice little view, but in terms of actually finding stuff, that was largely fruitless. So let's get back downstairs. We'll try the last couple of houses, then we'll call it a day. So, who's this? Big Brother was a miner, but he got attacked by a monster in one of the tunnels and barely made it out alive. Tried fighting back using his pickaxe. Yeah, I can imagine that's a bit unwieldy. So of course it's the doctors. Ah, Lisa, hello. Let's have a word to her, with her. Talk to her. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's where he just went. Okay. Well, I think I'm okay, so I'll just leave you be for now. Let's have a quick look in. Did I go in here before? Yeah, we did. I'm just getting my bearings again. So, yeah, so we went in here. That was the doctor's. Oh, that's the pub. Did we got the pub in here? We didn't. No. Ricardo. Ah, yes, just bumped into her, yeah. She's real purty. And that song of hers is also purty. It's mesmerizing. Don't know where that came from, but yeah, she lost a harmonica. If you went and spoke to her, you'd know that. Cesar knows what he's doing. At least they've got some beer here, I suppose. Nikki the dancer. Oh my, a stranger. Don't worry, traveller. The city of Mineo is a safe haven for monsters. You have nothing to worry about here, except for dancers. And that guy next to us. Almond Spirits. Okay, this seems like a nice old motley crew. Let's try the bartender. From whence did you come, sir? Yeah. That's me. Word travels fast, I guess. Yeah, well, okay. Well, still could be, but no. So, muscular man. Garrick. Been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Yeah, I'll have a drink with you. Okay, to find along the rhoda trees. Never heard of a rhoda tree before? I see, so... Not yet, no, but... No, okay. And, yeah, let's speak to... Donis. That name rings a bell. Let's speak to him. No, okay. So, that's the... right. That's the ring that... Pim was selling. So now he's miserable about that. But that was the going price, and that was 1,000. That's him, isn't it? Yeah. So, I did, but she did say to come back once I got some gear, which I'm going to do in a minute. Chest. That's a great name. Yeah, it used to be until I can't go anywhere, but you know, there's nobody who's not from around here left. Right. Yeah. And Miner Doug. It's a good thing he has that job with that name. Right, yeah. Fair enough, right, well I think that's just been round the pub, and... So we know if I get another 1,000 and I'm feeling generous and want to help a brother out, I can get Donis that ring back from the shop, or at least... I assume that's what it is, because I wasn't able to tell him that it was there. But the pieces have been pieced together, so... What I'm going to do then, because when... Well, I assume I've got enough equipment together to speak to Milady Fortune Teller, is that I am going to call it a day there, and I will speak to her tomorrow. So, yeah, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been fairly swift, actually. I mean, we got through 2 towns. I mean, I did run like a wuss away from the enemies, though I think I was kind of supposed to do that, or be better at the game. But running away works for me. I have no shame. Well, not anymore. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think, or if there's anything I could or should be doing other than sucking less. And, well, even if so, just let me know. I mean, there's not much I can do about it other than try, but, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Take care of yourself, and have a good day. Goodbye.